Ladies, let me say this one more time. Can you guys hear me? Ladies, one more time. Check my check. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. Listen, I've apologized for the wait. I'm on daddy duties. That comes first, and that's just what it is. And right now, we got some things to talk about. And for those that are tuned in for the very first time, this is the Rico Report. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. We here to chop it up. Welcome. I am your host, Rico, the Canadian. Can I say that? I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's Rico. The man is in the house. Bing biggity, bing. My guy Joe Miller. What it do, baby? What's going on, everybody? It is Friday night. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Each and every Friday, we bring it to you on the Buffalo Fanatics, and we try to keep it live and direct. And before we get into the elephant in the room, I got to do what I do, and that's give a big shout out to the team. And I need to do this because it's necessary. We at Buffalo Fanatics have grown this team to what we feel is very strong and a very close-knit group. And our guys, our contributors, are doing a fantastic job, from the guys that have been here quite some time to our new contributors. I welcome you guys. You guys are killing the game. Let's keep it going. Let's keep our foot on the next. Buffalo Fanatics, we ain't stopping. Shout out to my guy, Joe Miller. Shout out to my guy, Joe Spence. Shout out to my guys at the Hoof Podcast. Shout out to the Bills guys. We got the blog team. Listen, man, big things are coming. Big things are coming. So I shout out to you, my team. The team is going strong. What's going on? We got some news to report today. Sources say, or sources revealed, that our guard, the guy that I like a lot, the one that I feel like was the life of the O-line, other than my guy D-Doc. D-Doc he's a different ballgame. But when you need a mauler, when you need a man that don't take no ish from nobody, that's my guy John Feliciano. 2 years, a 2-year deal signed with us. John Feliciano wasn't supposed to be anything. I mean, he came through, signed because of OG Bobby Johnson. He's had some familiarity with OG Bobby Johnson. My guy, shout out to my guy, Mark Bloomquist. Have a great show, Rico. One love. I see you, bro. Feliciano was a guy that came up for me. I enjoyed watching Feliciano. He was, like my guy Colin says, he was a dog on the line. And that's a damn fact. A dog on the line. Let me take a sip of this good stuff. It tastes good. Dog on the line. Like my guy Bills 327 says, Feliciano, no. Feliciano. I know, man. So it turns out Feliciano is going to miss some time. He's going to miss some time with a chest injury. From what we understand, is potentially a torn pectoral injury. But I'm sure more details are going to be coming out once we talk to whoever we need to talk to. But the news came out, and it shocked a lot of people. But it's where the news came from is what y'all gotta peep. So early in the morning, we came on to some news that our boy Feliciano was gonna undergo some surgery. We sat on it for a minute. We're like, we've been in this position before where we get information and we were flat out wrong and we got ridiculed. You know how the internet people do. So this time it's not about, like my man Denzel Washington says, it's not about being first, because being first, if you ain't first, you're last, right? No, it's not about being first. It's about being correct. So that's one thing we wanted to do, was make sure that whatever we drop, it is correct. So we dropped the news, breaking news. We dropped the news that Feliciano was going to miss some time this year. And we posted it, and it went out there. Sometimes it's just good to just put the news out there and let it go. And I say this to let you guys know that we're not just the Facebook group. We're Bills Media. If you want to call it what it is, man. We're Bills Media. We cover the team as well. We may not cover it on a big grand stage, but we cover. And we drop that news. So shout out to the team. Shout out to the team for putting it together. We put it out there, and that's it. I just wanted to put it out there. Mini flex, and we done. But now the more sad part is we lose a dog on the line. We lose a dog on the line in Feliciano. Now, earlier this year, Tilt Money, I see you, Tilt Money. Love the flex? Small flex. That's it. We done with it. Joshua Bear says, chop that. Chop like that. Listen, man. I'm just saying. Buffalo Fanatics, we coming up. Don't sleep on us, man. Y'all better wake up. Get the crust out of your eyes, man. Get the crust out of your eyes. Wake up. We ain't here to play. So, more importantly, we lose a dog on the O-line. And I'm saddened because I love Feliciano, man. And earlier this year, I think one of my shows we covered what was the weakest link on the team, weakest position group on the team, and a lot of people decided to go with the tight end room because they felt that was the weakest. And I stood and said, you know what? Although I agree that the tight end room is not one of our strongest, I didn't feel that it was one of the weakest. I went with the O-line, right? Johnny Blaze, I hate them crusties, man. Hey, nobody likes crusties, boy. You better wipe them crusties out the eyeball. Real talk. Tilt Money says, but unfortunately not great news for the team. You're right. It's not great news for the team. Now, I said that the O-line was the weakest position. I felt that it was the weakest position group on the squad because we didn't improve the line. It stayed the same. D-Doc, Spain, Morse, Feliciano, Ford. We didn't improve. We stayed the same. The only way one could say it would have improved is because we have guys returning for a second year under the same O-line coach, under the same system, yada, yada, yada. You know the rest of it. By the way, can you guys hear me real quick? I got to flex another thing. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this away. I need you guys to go to the BF fan shop. I need y'all to go to the BF fan shop because you guys are probably wondering, whoa, what are you talking about? I need you guys to go to bffanshop.com. Let me flex for you real quick. 1 sec. So, I need y'all to go and cop one of these bad boys. Get it for your lady. Get it for your lady. She loves big sacks and that Buffalo D. Woo! You can't go wrong with that, man. Christmas is around the corner. Hit them up. You got to. Anyway, back to the regular program. What are we doing on this line? Because all it takes is one injury, throws everything off. That's why I appreciated what McDermott was doing. You never get comfortable with staying in one position. Ty Nseke was moved left to right. Feliciano from guard to center. Right? Forward from right tackle to guard. Nobody ever got comfortable. And I liked it. I like it a lot. And it's not going to stop. Jess, what's going on, boy? What's going on? Yeah, you see it. They love big sacks. And they love that Buffalo D. So, I like this. She loved big sacks and she cannot lie. It might be the other way around. So here's the deal. My guy Tilt Money says, unfortunately, Warford opted out of 2020. Could be a nice sign to let. Yes, we could definitely pick up that guy. Now, we have to look about what we have on the internal roster. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you guys that's tuned in to this room. There's 130 of y'all. Smash that like button real quick. And if you're new to the page, just give us a follow. You won't be sorry. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. So with Feliciano out 3 to 4 months, that's pretty much his season. And if he recovers very well, he might come back. They're probably going to put him on the IR with a designation to return to the team. Or if they feel, listen, heal up, do what you got to do, go ahead and handle your business. We got this. Take the year off, recover. He should. I asked this question would it be something for him to now ponder opting out of his contract? Or I wonder if they're like, no, this doesn't count. You did not contract COVID. You got hurt. So can he still say, you know what, I'm going to opt out, still get my money, still have another year of eligibility? That is something to ponder. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm sure Bean is scouring the free agency market to see who we can bring in. But I feel good about the depth that we have. Tell me it wasn't a fantastic signing that we signed former Panthers right tackle, former Pro Bowler, in Darrell Williams. Tell me that wasn't a great signing. At first, you're like, man, good signing, but we already have good depth. We have Ty Nseke. We needed Darrell Williams. Guess what? The game done changed. Because now we're looking at my guy Ford potentially being moved into guard. Now, I personally don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Why? Because you see, hold on, I got to give a shout out to my guy Davion Price. Said it once, I'll say it twice. Best show on YouTube. My guy Davion. Let me bang that bell for you, my G. Because you are not telling a single lie. Let's keep it rocking. Let's go. So, Rick Cruz says, Rico, we got depth. Yes, finally. Great time to be a Bills fan. We do have depth. Because a lot of times we would be put in a position where we have to put some BUM at the line. We're like, who in the F is that? But we happen to know who our depth are and who our depth players are. And I'm pleased. Very pleased. It only hurts when you lie says, I thought Spencer Long was good at LG for the Jets. He had a good stint with the Jets. I'll say that. And Spencer Long is going to be great depth for us. We're going to lean on him some more. But here's the deal, though. With Spencer Long, we didn't quite, and I'm going to use the words of my guy Steve. And by the way, shout out to my guy Steve Mathis, a.k.a. at Judge Mathis, one of the half of the Bills guys, put out a fantastic article. If you guys haven't peeped the article, I need you guys to go and read that article. He breaks it down as to who we have in terms of depth and what Feliciano's injury means to us. He did a fantastic job. You guys should go and take a peep at that article. You guys will not be sorry. If you guys don't know where to go and find that article, this is where you go, thebuffalofanatics.com. That's simple. Back to your regular program. So here's the deal. I told my daughters to stay upstairs while daddy does work. And guess what she has to do? And you haven't been listening all day and it hasn't stopped. What do you need?
I'm on this side, but
Girl,
fine.
thank you. Bye-bye. I swear, it's been one of those days today, man. It's been one of those days. I said, daddy's got to go do Buffalo Bills stuff. You know the drill. Leave daddy alone. I spent a lot of time with you guys today. Chill out. What does she come do? It's always that one, Anaya, the youngest, the one that doesn't give a F. Clearly. When you have kids, man, that's what it does. But, yeah, a little savage. That's what she is, a little savage. That's what she is, man. Real talk. She is adorable. She's the cutest little thing. She can be the sweetest thing, but boy, oh boy, when she doesn't want to listen, she don't want to listen. And I hope this is the last time she interrupts me because mom is not here. So daddy's got all this today. So I'm hoping she don't come down. Now, hit that article up. My guy, Judge Mathis, did his thing. So here's the deal, folks. Are we to be concerned with this O-line? That's what it ultimately comes down to. Are we to be concerned? Because if that's the case, and if you are concerned about where we're at and what we're doing, it's going to be problematic. Anaya, daddy is busy, baby. You can't be doing that. Come on. Say bye to people. Say bye to the folks, and then daddy's got to keep going. Okay? Say bye.
Folks.
Bye, folks. Peace. I got to keep it together. I got to keep it together and keep it focused. So are we to be concerned? When things like this happen, we always say, man, who are we going to get replaced with? Now, does Feliciano's injury mean a lot more to people? because I've been reading all over Twitter. All over Twitter. Joshua Bear says, I hear that I got 4 kids. Dude, I got all my kids here, plus they got a friend here. Golly, man. But I love them. I love them. So, half the Patriots starters just opted out for COVID. A whole bunch of stuff is going on right now. Saron Neal, gone. You know what I'm saying? Dane Jackson, peace. So we have to monitor this thing that we call football and what this COVID thing is going to do on top of whatever regular football injuries are going to happen to this team. We have to monitor them very closely. So when I look at this O-line, I'm good with D-Doc on the left side. I'm solid. I think he's going to come up big time this year. I'm good with Spain coming back. Didn't allow one single sack last year. I need him to continue that. Mitch Morse, I'm going to tell you something. I might be the only one that feels this way. I may be the only one that feels this way. But Mitch Morse is a solid O-line. But I think we overpaid. When I watch some of the games last year and I see our line gets blown up and I'm like, yo, who just allowed a tackle for loss in the back? Damn, that was Mitch Morse. And on top of that, he's got that concussion issue that he was dealing with that kind of kept him sidelined a little bit, that kept the chemistry a little off. But nonetheless, he's one of the better centers in the game. But there were some disappointing games that I had from him, so I'm going to be paying attention to Mitch Morse. But we got Mitch Morse coming back to anchor that line, and then now we have a vacancy at right guard. I prefer to leave Ford at right tackle. I want him to develop there. I was all for him moving to guard and Feliciano, Tyan Seke staying at right tackle. But after seeing Tyan Seke have his moments of like lapse of moments and kind of getting beat left, right, center, I mean, there are times where I'm like, okay, I might be okay with Ford staying at right tackle. And then when Ford went up against Von Miller of Denver Broncos and kind of pretty much shut his ass down, it makes you say, wait a minute, maybe there is some great potential in Cody Ford staying at right tackle. My man Tilt Money says Feliciano was the enforcer on that line who brings that swag. Who brings the swagger now? Ford got to show the attitude. I'm going to tell you right now, Ford has the ability to be the mauler / dog / enforcer. When you're lining up next to a dog in Feliciano all year long, you are going to encompass what your teammate, what your line mate brings to the field. There's no way. You're going to take a little bit of that. And now, furthermore, he's got more reasoning to really take the lead and say, I'm going into my second year. This is where we jump up and do what we've got to do. We've got to handle business. We've got to protect our quarterback. And I think that he's going to do it. Now, what do we do with Darrell Williams? My man DM3 says, push Ford to guard. Williams can return to form. But don't you want to develop your right tackle that you spent a second round pick on? I don't want to make him a tweener. He's a tween guard. He's between tackle. I want to make him a solidified right tackle so he really comes to his own in that position. It's good that you're versatile enough that you can go back and forth, but I really would prefer him to stay at right tackle. Now, the more burning question, and people may not be talking about it, the question that burns for me is when Mitch Morse went down, if Mitch Morse goes down or went down last year, who was replacing him? Bingo. It was Feliciano. And Feliciano did quite well with going between both right guard and center. So now that Feliciano's gone, who now takes on that backup center position? Because now it's a 2-position fold because we don't know how healthy Mitch Morse can stay. We've already had a stint of him, having some time off because of the concussion and so on and so forth. And the concussion ain't a joke. You can't play with that. You're one hit away from getting a concussion. So who takes over at center? So here's the way I look at it. Till Money says Ford needs a chance at tackle. Let him try it and come to his own. I 1,000% agree. That's the way I look at it. New Mexico, Rico, our team has great depth. It's early. We'll be fine. I'm good, man. I feel very confident in our line. Don't get me wrong. I'm very confident. We have one guy that went down, And that one guy that went down, a lot of folks believe that he wasn't even the right person for the job at right guard. I personally disagree, but they feel like he was okay. He was just okay. We didn't lose a massive piece where it's gonna prohibit our offense from really going forward, right? But I think it was a big piece altogether. Altogether, I think it was a big piece. The Kilborn says Spencer Long probably. He plays center and Y. So I think it's gonna be Spencer Long sharing the duties at center, and we got Evan Boehm. Evan Boehm spent some time. I mean, drafted by the Cardinals in 2018. Fourth round pick. I wrote that down. Excuse me. Fourth round pick, and spent some time around the league. Spent some time with the Rams. Spent some time with the Colts, and with the Dolphins. So he's been around, but he serves as a potential solid plan for backup center. And by the way, Ryan Teal, I cannot forget about you, my guy. The Bills have depth. Let's go. They do have depth. And this is, I think we've learned our lesson. I think McDermott has learned the lesson to not depend on one player or one star player. Because that one star player goes down, it ruins everything. You didn't plan. You reacted. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to plan ahead. Be proactive instead of reactive. And I think that is McDermott's game plan, is to be proactive. Be ahead of the game and do big things. LeAdrian Waddell coming back, and Ryan Bates can play all five. Now, here's what I want to thank you for bringing that up, because Ryan Bates was my next guy. Ryan Bates, we brought him in from the Philly Eagles. And when we brought him in, I was like, okay, who the heck is this Ryan Bates guy? This guy can go from left tackle all the way to right tackle. But it primarily can play inside the tackles. That's where he's great. So I look forward to seeing a mini battle between Evan Boehm for the backup position at center, Spencer Long, potentially. He'd be the next guy. And then bring in Ryan Bates. There's a battle right there in camp. That's going to be fun to watch. But guess what? This damn COVID-19 has us messed up. We can't do anything with this COVID-19. Now they're restricting all this nonsense. Now we're going to be relegated to reading articles. We can't see things for ourselves. That's why preseason is a major hit. When things like this happen, preseason's killer. We don't got no preseason. That's going to kill it. By the way, shout out to each and every one of y'all. There's 146 people watching in this bitch. Smash that like real quick for your boy. Now, I've seen some people talk about bringing LeAdrian Waddell back. If you guys remember, LeAdrian Waddell had a pretty gruesome injury to his right thigh. I think it was a thigh injury or a knee injury. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it was a pretty big injury that cost him his season. Now, has he recovered enough that we may even bring him back? But here's the deal. LeAdrian Waddell is a right tackle. And to my knowledge, primarily a right tackle. So you bring LeAdrian Waddell at right tackle, that tells me that you're planning to move Mr. Ford to left guard. And if Ford is at left guard, that means you're putting Darrell Williams at right tackle, and now you have LeAdrian Waddell and Tyan Seke as your backups. Green Buffalo says, Rico, LeAdrian Waddell. Hey, I just talked on it. Life's a Gamble says, hey, Bills fans, do you think we'll have the biggest weekend? Come on now. I clicked on that one accidentally. So LeAdrian Waddell, to my understanding, is just a swing tackle. Doesn't play inside. So you make a move like that, you've relegated Ford to guard. I'm not sure if I want Ford at guard. He's young. He's very young. I want him to establish himself as the right tackle. Then we can bring in anybody we want at guard. But right tackle, you need to protect your quarterback. Protect your asset in Josh Allen. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Because at this point, with very little time together in preseason games, we need to make this team come together quickly. And the fact that we have very good depth, the fact that we have a very good mix of veteran guys and young guys, I think we will be just fine. Damn, you can't answer a simple question. I'm out. You want to talk about fantasy? When I'm talking about the O-line, and you want to talk about fantasy. Peace. Deuce. I appreciate the donation, by the way. But don't be petty like that. Don't be petty. We talking about the O-line, you want to talk about fantasy. Come on now. Come on now. This is the Rico Report. Brian Buck. You know, I got shampoo in my eyes one time. Oh boy, you guys are a trip, man. But I love it. I'm okay with y'all wanting to have your own conversations. It's cool. But when I'm on the topic and I bring you to light to show your comment so everybody can see it, make it a good one. Make it a good one. That's all I'm going to say. So, here's the deal now, folks. How is this going to affect our RBs? How is it going to affect Allen? Is he going to trust who we have at guard and right tackle? Is he going to be looking now over his shoulder to kind of like, oh, because I'll tell you right now, I have a very strong feeling he trusted very much in Feliciano. I don't got to worry about you. You good. I don't got to worry about you, Spain. You good. But now when there's a bit of uneasiness on the line, it's probably going to be unsettling for your quarterback. And we need Josh Allen to have a massive year. Massive year. Because we got some stiff competition this year. We've got some good defenses we're gonna be going up against. So we need all of the cohesiveness on this O-line. We need all the time in the world to get this line straight. And this injury to Feliciano, in my opinion, is a big one. So I have a strong feeling that our front office, Mr. Bean, Mr. McDermott, has got things under control. They're going to be scouring, but I think we're good with Ryan Bates. I think we're good with Bowen, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we got. We got Spencer Long in the fold. I think we'll be good. I think we've got the right depth to make things happen. So let me know how you guys feel about this lineup right here and which one you prefer. I want you guys to type your ones. Put your ones up if you like this formation right here, this lineup. Dawkins, Spain, Morse, Ford, and Seke. If you guys like that, put your ones up. Dawkins, Spain, Morse. You put in maybe Spencer Long at guard and Ford at right tackle. And leave Darrell Williams as the backup. Or, number 3, Dawkins, Spain, Morse, Ford, Williams. That's number 3. How y'all feel about that? So Ty Nseke at right tackle with Ford inside, or Darrell Williams with Ford inside, or do we keep Ford outside and put Spencer Long inside, or even Ryan Bates? We're gonna see how that battle goes. That right guard is gonna be quite a challenge. That's gonna be something fun. So let me look at what we got here. I see a lot of threes, a lot of 2s. Okay. Ryan Teal says, don't forget, it's not only Buffalo losing key players. It's going to be around the whole league. It's a different game right now. It absolutely is. So, that being said, we're in a position this year, man. This is a weird year. I talked about this last week. I'm going to talk about it again. This is a strange year. We're sitting here with players that are going to have their natural injuries. And now we're sitting with this COVID thing. And now I got to bring up this COVID thing because the Patriots had, 6 or 7 or 8 guys opt out of their contracts. We had our guy in Star Lotulelei. He opted out. Smart move, by the way. Smart move. You were in your last year contract because after you restructure. And you're probably not going to be brought back the following year. Smart move. Let me opt out. Guaranteed my money. I might come back next year. I mean, nothing in life is guaranteed. I'll tell you that much. But on paper, he's coming back. Good for Star Lotulelei. The good thing is we have what we call depth. We brought in Von Butler, I said. We brought in Vernon Butler. We brought in a Quentin Jefferson. We brought in Epinesa. We have some depth on that line. Harrison is coming back. Ed Oliver is ready to wreak havoc. So Star Lotulelei, although I like Star Lotulelei and I think he does his job very well, which is plug the line, don't let anybody in, do your job, and let our linebackers sift through and clean up the garbage. That's his job. Is it going to hurt that he's gone? It may. But I think that our depth with Quentin Jefferson and Vernon Butler coming in, I think we'll do just fine. And don't forget, Epinesa can play inside if he needs to. He's a big boy. And with how versatile and how multiple that this defense can be, with the line, with the way he shuffles, with McDermott, the way he shuffles the line, I can totally see Epinesa going inside and having some kind of NASCAR type of lineup. I just used the Madden term. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lined up all over the place. I could totally see something like that. But we're gonna find out. Brian Buck says McBean and company have done a good job with reserves and backups. They definitely have. They thought this through. White Norman is gonna light the field up. Wait and see. We're about to find out. Now, here's one thing I wanted to talk about. When it comes to, I mean, it was great because I got to bring in the O-line, talk about the O-line, and Feliciano being put on the IR with a designation to return. I mean, 4 months. You're going to be out 4 months, and that's if everything goes well. Setbacks happen. You just never know. I just wish him a very quick and fast recovery. I love that dude, man. Now, give me a second. My man Joe Miller says that McDermott scheme and is plug and play DT. Rotate them in and out. No one really misses a beat. We won't miss Star that much. I don't think with the depth that we brought in, Joe, I'm in agreement. We won't miss him that much. But I think that we undervalue Star. I think we undervalue Star a lot. I know he's not what he used to be when he's with the Panthers. Year 1s to 3, my man was a bowling ball. He was a beast. Took a slip a little bit and hasn't been what he used to be back in the Panthers, but he's still a very integral part. But the fact that we brought in Vernon Butler and the Jeffersons, with him going, like I said, next man up. Next man up. And I agree with that. CR says Josh Allen needs protection. He needs to have an MVP year. I think we all agree on that. DM3, Oliver is going to have a huge year playing with that chip now. Oh, he's going to play with a massive chip. A massive chip. Sean Munley. Doc, Spain, Morse, Williams, Ford. Oh. Williams has played inside before, but primarily on the outside. So I'd like to see what he does on the inside. Now, here's a name that you guys are not paying attention to that I need you guys to pay attention to. Markel Harrell. Former, I think it was a guard from Auburn, right? Markel Harrell, be on the lookout for undrafted free agent Markel Harrell. He may be put in the mix as well, and I don't want y'all to forget about him because he's a guard. He's more of a left guard, but with the way this McDermott offense is run, and with Dable and freaking OG Bobby Johnson, hey, my mans, I need to see you at right guard. Let's go. So keep an eye out for Markel Harrell. It's gonna be a hot summer when it comes to the O-line. The unsexiest group on the team is probably gonna have the most eyes on them. Go figure. And I'm all for it. I am all for it. Bring it. Trey Adams. I'm looking forward to seeing Trey Adams as well. John Wags. McDermott's on the phone with Kyle Williams right now asking him to come out of retirement. Wouldn't that be something? Now, keep this in mind, too, though. Keep this in mind. Do you remember Zoe Alexander? Zoe Alexander is is a unique case. He starts his career at defensive freaking tackle in the middle, big hoggy, big boy, moves his way around the line, and then ends his career as a linebacker. I would not be surprised if my man stays ready for him to come back and they put him on the line as well. Now, he might have to put a little more meat on him, because you know what I mean. Whenever these guys retire, these NFL guys retire, they've been doing the reverse. They don't blow up. They slim down. They slim down, and I bet you he's staying in shape. He's staying in shape to potentially come back. Now, I just hope that we don't go through any more injuries. I hope we don't go through any more injuries. But I know. Yeah, it's the Benjamin Button, man. Honestly, man, this guy's in reverse. Like, who does that? Who does that? From special teams ace, DT, to starting linebacker, Pro Bowler, 12.5 sacks in a year. Like, that's nuts. That's Zoe, though. Zoe knows. Somebody's hitting on Chrome, on our Morse. Why did he bother retiring if he's planning to coming back? I don't think he planned to come back. But when the money talks, you listen, right? I mean, dude is what, 36, 35, 36? It comes a time, man, your body's been through a lot. In football age, 36 is up there. It's for specific positions. I'm 35. I feel great, young-wise, in terms of my youth. But when you're talking about football ages, 36 is up there. It's like 13. 13 for a dog is up there, right? And I don't own dogs, but I always hear, oh, my dog, he's 15 years old and he's barely moving and all that. I hear that. It's no different. It's kind of like that, somewhat. Daniel, they may look at Trey Adams or Bates at right guard in addition to Long. If they have long-term plans for Trey, they could be eager to give him a look at starting at right guard. I cannot see them putting Trey Adams at that position. Trey Adams is not going to go inside a guard, and I'm speculating here. I don't know, but I don't see him going inside a guard. They're going to keep him outside at 6'8" at guard. That's a big line. That'd be big. That'd be huge. But I think they want to primarily keep him in at left tackle, backup left tackle. Cascut says, Fanatics, give me a reason why I was timed out. Feelings? Were you acting up? If you act up, you get put on timeout. It's that simple. What are you in your feelings? Hey, man, don't act up. And you don't get put on timeout. It's that simple. The moderators know what they're doing. I trust them. Don't act up. We're going to be all right. So, folks, don't be stressed out with this line. I think we'll be just fine. We have a motivated, ready-to-roll quarterback. We got a running back tandem in the back that's going to tear shit up. And I'm very pleased and I'm very excited to see. I want to put y'all guys on hold real quick because I forgot to plug my laptop in. I got to plug that bitch in one sec. So, don't stress out. We're going to be all right. I think we'll be just fine. Dr. Meme says, Fanatics, why does Josh Allen look so hot in shorts? I don't understand the fascination with people with laptop. I mean, I'm reading somebody's line right now. The fascination with Josh in shorts. What? When did this become a thing? Josh Allen in shorts. What is this? What is this craze about Josh Allen in shorts? Please, someone explain that to me. He looks so good in shorts. And I'm not talking about females talking about this, man. There's a whole bunch of grown men talking about him in shorts. What is the fascination? Please, someone explain that to me. I don't get it. And it's like a thing. It's a thing. I don't get it, people. I really don't get it. Is there a full moon tonight? People are crazy up in here. Bro, I don't know what's going on today, Joe. I don't know what's going on today, Joe. I do not know what's going on today. Allen in shorts, I don't get it. Yo, shout out to my guy Adam Nanini because Adam Nanini is all about my man in shorts. This guy drools over that stuff. Adam, you got some explaining to do, man. I don't get it, and I don't even want to even, you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm just, and you know what? I also don't get, Bills fans, those stupid pants that y'all wear, those fuzzy pants that look like leopard and they're blue and red, and I hate those things. Dude, don't wear that shit, man. I don't know what those are. Don't wear that. Joshua Barrett, JB, can't wait to get my Mr. Process shirt. I hope you do get it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Somebody asked me about my shirt. I'm trying to go find the comment. Yeah, but Joe Miller, I don't know what. Some people drank some stuff today, and they're all up in some weird. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But somebody asked me for my shirt. You guys can get this shirt. bffanshop.com. Go get it right now. They're going quick. Get it for your girl. Get your girl to wear that. Yo, she'll wear it for sure. My wifey she was like, yo, can you get me one? Can you get another one? I was like, hell yeah, I'll get you another one. Hell yeah. Zubaz. That's what it is. These Zubaz pants. Am I even pronouncing it right? Zubaz? The Zoobs? Dude, quit it. Cut it out. That's enough. No. Don't wear those pants. I don't know who made it. Listen, shout out to whoever made it, because whoever made it or created it is selling them things like hotcakes. Respect to you. But folks, faux pas. Fashion faux pas. Don't wear that shit around me. Yo, if any of my guys on my team, you want to wear that? Yo, back of the bus. Or you walking. You walking. You taking a cab. You taking the OC. I said OC. That's where I'm from. You taking the local transit. You ain't riding with us. You cannot wear the Zuba pants. Green Buffalo says, who does the Instagram graphics for Buffalo Fanatics? That's my guy, my OG. That's my guy, Bobby, man. Bobby Ray. He is our IG operator. That guy is primo. Best in the business. Best in the business, man. And listen, man, I put everything on it. I put on my mama, man. That's my guy. Best in the business. Don't play with that man. IG is killing the game, and his graphics is on point. His creative mind, next to nobody. Nobody's on top of that, man. But I'm not getting away from these Zubaz pants, man. Don't hate on the Zubaz. Anthony Romeo. How could you? I can't do it. You will never catch me dead in those Zubaz, man. And they're not even like form fitting. Here's the thing: if they were like form fitting, and some of the females that are wearing them out there, it's cool. These things are large and in charge, dude. They're like elephant pants, man. Blech. Yo, Heather Hathaway. Is it for the ladies? Is it only for the women to wear? Because I've seen men wear them too. I've seen the men wear them, and they're awful. They're awful. Heather Hathaway. If they made them more form-fitting, maybe it'd be something like, oh, shoot. Then I get wifey a pair. I don't even know if she wear them. But them things? MOS says, leading a discussion about O-line while simultaneously work on the side hustle to support the D. Who else could pull that off? It's your boy! Maz, you know what it is, man. Talk about the O-line, promote the T, and shoe off my daughter. Yo, man, it's multitasking. And who says men can't multitask, huh? Who says men can't multitask? Sabres man says, will AB play again? Man, AB is a hot mess. What we call AB is a hot mess. And he killed it himself. He did that to himself. Nobody else. Scott Blakely. Rico, think there's a chance a season is canceled? Feelings. Okay. That was going to be my third point that I wanted to bring up. It was the fourth. But I'm going to bring it up right now. So here's the deal. This season has me shooketh. Okay? Made you look. That's my man Nas. But let me tell you something, man. This season has me shook because there are so many scenarios. By the way, there's 144 people here rocking with your boy. I salute y'all. Thank you very much. Let's keep it rolling. So let me give you guys a scenario. It is week 7. The Bills are 3-3. We're going to our 7th game. We're 3-3. It happens to be that Mitch Morse comes down with the COVID. Okay? Mitch Morse comes down with the COVID Wednesday night before they travel for the next game. I think they travel on Fridays or Saturdays. So he's getting symptoms or whatever. They get tested. I don't know how they're going to do these things. And then they figure, hold on a second. He was hanging out with the rest of the O-line. He was hanging out with the quarterback, swapping, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, doing snaps and all that stuff. What then happens to the rest of the crew? This is where I'm sure the league has talked about it at length, but that in itself puts the whole game in jeopardy. Think about it. Headline reads this: Mitch Morse comes down with COVID. Was seen in cab. I don't know. I'm making this up. Was seen in cab with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. Hold on a second. What do they have us doing right now? If you have COVID or you've been in contact with someone, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks, right? There goes 3 top players right there, gone. You want to watch Jake Fromm and Matt Barkley throw to John Miller and having Zach Moss run the ball, and Mitch Barkley is getting the ball snapped to him by Spencer Long. Y'all want to watch that? You think that's going to be competitive enough? Dude, this season, I really hope it goes down, but it makes me really worry about how they're going to do it. In the NBA, they're in a bubble. They can do that. But when you sitting as an NFL player with 80 plus, 55 plus players on the squad, and you're from different cities, man, you just can't do it. Okay, how about this? How about you just play in the state of Florida? I'm totally making that up because you don't want to do that, because Florida is on the next level. Bring them to Canada. Make them all play in Canada. Y'all ain't allowed in Canada. We don't allow the Americans over here. You know what I mean? So what are we? Yo, man, this season, I'm just hoping it can continue. It can work, because it would be a disaster if it goes halfway through and then they say, you know what? It's not working out. We got to cut this thing off. At what point do we say, yo, F the money? Because it's a big corporation. The NFL makes a lot of money, TV contracts, all that good stuff. Will they say, yo, we're going to put the players first? But then on the flip side, you're looking at it like this. The NBA is able to do it. NHL is about to start to do it in Canada, funny enough. And what do you call it? Baseball's doing it. Baseball is able to do it. So why can't the NFL? That's why I feel like it's still going to go down. But like, man, it makes me worry. It makes me worry, man. Chance Seeger, Rico, glad to see you on, dude, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm on every Friday. By the way, do me a favor. I'm not a mathematician. Y'all know my line, man. I'm not a mathematician. But I see 21 likes. I see 132 people watching. Just veer away, click that like, come back to your boy. Are we going to have a season? I think yes. But I think it's going to be under close watch. I just don't know who is going to be the one that has to pull the trigger and say, all right, pull the plug, season's done. Because that's going to be killer. Killer Cam. Killer season. Man, oh man. Does anybody want to watch that? You don't want to watch. It's like watching. It's watching a freaking John Falco. I think it was his name, John Falco or Shane Falco. Shane Falco with the replacements. Was it with Keanu Reeves? Ain't nobody want to watch no damn replacement if most of the players start opting out or getting sick and going. Yo, turn the TV off. I mean, as much as I love football and I love to watch it, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I might just watch my CFL. Man, oh man. I really hope it doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't happen. Fashionista Newton is going to get hurt. Nah, I think he's going to be all right. I gotta say this, though. I got to go off the cuff here. I'm going to go off the cuff. Nothing to do with football, because I forgot to mention it last week because I needed to mention it. Did anybody in here watch DMX go up against Snoop Dogg in the Versus Challenge? Let me tell you, that stuff was lit. Slipping, I'm falling, I can't get out. Yo, when he played that track, man, oh man, I lost my shit, man. I'm sorry, I had to bring it up. I'm segueing. I'll come back into it, but that was a hell of a show. That was so dope. For those that are my age and older, that don't really rock with what hip hop is happening right now. I mean, I still mess with some of the tracks that are out there right now. I mean, I like some guys, and some guys I don't. Like Future, I'm up and down with Future. I'm like, man. But when you see DMX, you see Snoop, you know what I'm saying? And they bring back all. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew, but I didn't realize how many tracks DMX had that you're rocking to it left, right, center. What? Yo, that stuff was bananas, man. That stuff was bananas. I mean, I like there's some good hip hop right now. There's the dog fight, Corey Buffalo. I see it was a dog fight. There's some good hip hop right now, but that DMX and my man Snoop, and the fact that they're rocking back and forth with one another, singing each other's tracks, solid. I digress. I needed to show homage because when you're a real one, you know what I'm saying, and you listen to hip hop way back in the day. I mean, I listen to Goody Mob. I still listen to Goody Mob today. Outkast, I still listen to. My main guy is The Game. I like The Game. Everybody hating on The Game. That's my guy. Fab, The Locks, man, the good stuff. Diddy, even back in the day when Mace was around, yo, that was some good stuff, man. Anyways, I digress, folks. I digress. But that shit was the bomb. I'm not gonna lie. It was ill. Respect. Back to it. Thomas Camp says, when the Bills win during the season, my wife has the itch, if you know what I mean. The itch. What is it that you mean by the itch? You have to explain yourself, Mr. Thomas Camp. The itch. Yo, Eric Johnson, Nas, Outkast. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Real talk. Oh, my man Scarborough Joe says, DITC, the Rugger Man. Yo, listen, let me tell you. When Beanie Man went on too, ooh, that shit was hype. That shit was hype. By the way, who is from where watching? I got my man. Somebody told me he's from East Side Buffalo. Where is he? Young King. Reporting from East Side Buffalo, New York. New York. Yo, where's everybody coming from today, man? Where are y'all from? Oh, shoot. Thomas Camp talking about the sex. Yo, listen, let me tell you, Thomas Camp. Whatever gets you and your lady in the mood, handle that. Handle that. You don't play games with that, man. If she says it gives me the itch when I X and X and X, handle that. Don't play games, because you don't, somebody else will. You don't want that. Yo, we got Puerto Rico Connecticut, Puerto Rico, Williamsville. What? North Carolina? Okay. Oh, we got Las Vegas in this bitch? Okay, I like that, man. Scott Blakely coming from Chi-Town, represent Chicago. Okay. I like it, man. Yo, no Canadians? Oh, we got one from St. Louis? Okay. Yo, top fragger from Arkansas. Dang, man. You listen from all the way from Arkansas? That's good. I like that. DC. I like it a lot, man. Hey, Real Rico, who is your favorite player in the NFL? Favorite player in the NFL right now? I don't know if I have, you know what I mean? I might say, I think it might be Lamar Jackson is my favorite player in the NFL right now. Lamar Jackson. I love everything about Lamar Jackson, man. I like me a dude that has raw talent, and was doubted, and he comes in and kills the game and gives you the middle finger, but doesn't even say it. Lamar Jackson's my guy. I love Lamar Jackson. But if I'm gonna choose somebody else other than Lamar Jackson, I always love me a good running back. Somebody that stands out to me is Lamar Jackson right now. That's who my guy is. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, and he's on my team. Josh Allen. I'm a big fan of Josh Allen too. I don't know if he's up there with me with my guy Lamar Jackson, but Josh Allen is legit for sure. Yo, we got Western NC Mountains, North Carolina. Am I saying that right? Western North Carolina. The mountains? I don't know if that's where I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. But listen, my man Noah Nimble says it damn right. The Bills fans run deep. Deep. Yo, I'm sure we have someone from Mexico in here. Uh-oh, we got one. Scarborough Joe. I mean, Scarborough, you say it says it all, man. Scarborough Joe, Toronto, Canada, homie. What up? Salute. Salute. Yo, do we have anybody from France? Il y a des gens qui s'en viennent de France? Paris? Personne? Il y a quelqu'un? Someone tell me. Who's there? Oh, we got Colorado. We got Tallahassee. I said Tallahassee. It's Tallahassee. Yo, can I say something to y'all? People from Western New York. I don't want to say people from Western New York. I'll say people from Buffalo. Y'all have an accent. You guys say Canadians have an accent. You guys have an accent that's hilarious. And let me see if I can. I like Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's my guy. But y'all with the accent, I'm going to try to get it down pat. Let me see if I can try it. Sabres man says, I'm old enough to remember that all the Lamar should play receiver talk. Lamar got mad disrespected. Oh, he did. He did get mad disrespected. And shout out to my guy Lamar because he's proven everybody wrong with that MVP title around his belt. You know what I'm saying? But let me try to Clyde Edwards Soler, Elaire is going to be dirty. I'm looking forward to seeing my guy. And I barely speak English and I'm from Pennsylvania. I see you, bro. But let me see if I can try to make the my guy Rico, give us your white boy impression. I'll give it to you guys later. But Western New York, y'all have this thing, not a twang, but let me see if I can try to get it. You guys say words like let me see if I could just read something that would give me a New York thing. We're from Buffalo, New York. You guys, not New York, but you guys have this thing, this way you guys say things. I'm like, I know if I met somebody from Buffalo, I could tell they're from Buffalo. There's a way y'all speak. I don't know if it's like inner city or if it's outside of Erie County, if it's from that way, that wherever y'all from, you guys have this thing. I can just tell. Just like when you guys think that all Canadians say A, we don't. Hey there, A. We don't speak like that. Let me tell you something right now. We don't speak like that. Hey, you're going to give me some of your beer, Ray? No. We don't do that shit. I don't know what Canadians you guys know, but we don't do that. Somebody said, hold on. Say car. It's easy. It's the easiest to show. Yeah, it's the A. Whatever you guys do with your A is that's what messes with me. It's the way you guys pronounce your A's. It's just weird, man. I'm going to the car. I don't know what y'all say. I'm sounding Boston right now, but y'all New York accent is the Buffalo accent is something different, man. It's something different. But anyway, I digress. The fact is, I love the fact that we as Bills fans come from everywhere. Everywhere. It's lovely. I love it very much, and I appreciate it because it's nice to know that I can connect with y'all. Whether you come from way out in Arkansas to New Mexico to freaking Puerto Rico. We had somebody from Puerto Rico. Dude, man. He said, it's a soft A, O-U words. I don't know what it is about you Buffalo cats, man, but y'all have this thing about how y'all say some stuff, man. So I'll have to try to get my accent right for the Buffalo folk, and maybe I can parlay something. So recapping, John Feliciano. It is what it is. I'm gonna miss that dude because that guy was a mauler. He's a beast. He was a bear. Like, he would get after that. But I think that he may have influenced my guy Cody Ford. I just hope Cody Ford stays at right tackle. Cody Ford stays at right tackle. We figure something out with the right guard, then we can make it happen. But if it's the best for the team that we go with Ford at right guard and you put Darrell Williams at right tackle and it's best for the team, I'm all for it. Rico, they have 5 different ways of saying soda in Pennsylvania, not just Canada. I mean, we say pop. We don't really say soda too much. That's an American thing. We just say, hey, can I get a pop? Can I get 2 pops? We don't say soda pop either, by the way. It's pop. Y'all say soda. Can I get a Coke? You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this. Haitians, I'm Haitian. And I don't know about y'all, but if you ain't Haitians, everything is Coke. Oh, go give me that Coke. That's a Coke. Mom, that's a Sprite. That's a ginger ale. That's a this. That's, you know what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff. Haitians are weird, man. Island folk. Everything's Coke. Give me that Coke. It's something, man. It's something. But I will say this though. Oh shoot, somebody. Let me get a soft drink. That's when you go. Nobody says soft drink. Soft drink is when you go to a restaurant, or you go to McDonald's and they say, "What kind of soft drink would you like?" That's when it. But if you're just home hanging out with your friends or whatever, nobody says, "Hey, can you pass me that soft drink?" No. Shame on you if you call it a soft drink when you're not going to a restaurant or you're going to a fast food place. Shame on you. Nobody says that. Shame on you if you use the word soft drink and you wear Zuba pants. Shame. Shame. Don't do that. You're going to get unfriended real quick. Real quick. Pop means you want to get punched. Yeah, you get popped in your mouth. That's real quick. The Warrior 776 says, my dad is from Buffalo and he moved here to Vegas over 20 years ago and still has that same accent. Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not making this up. You Buffalo folk, I don't know if it's just all of Buffalo. Sorry, I can't say all of Buffalo because there's Buffalo and then there's outside of Buffalo. But to me, I see it as all of Buffalo. I could be ignorant when I say that. But to me, it's all that. All that is all the same. Y'all have this thing. Y'all got this way y'all speak. It's evident. It's evident you are from Western New York. I'll just be more specific that way. How did the name of country of Canada? What? How did the country of Canada? They were reciting the alphabet. C-A-N-A-D-A. Yo, you stupid, boy. Yo, Joe think he's a comedian. Dad joke. Dad joke alert. Yo, I hate you, man. We don't say A. I'm going to tell you that right now. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, I go in from Bill's talk to regular talk to just talking to y'all because that's how I do. And we can revert it back to it. But right now, it's slow season at the end of the day. Y'all catch what I'm saying. I have a show that I want to put for you guys next week. And it's going to happen. But I'm keeping it right now because I've been already talking for an hour. And I'm going to tell you this. Your boy is changing shifts. I am no longer going to be on the night shift. I'm going to be back on days. I'm back to training. So guess what? I'll be able to do these things in the evening. So there's a Tuesday slot that's open. I might be using that Tuesday slot to jump in and chat with y'all. So Rico, twice a week. Let's do it up, man. Let's do it up. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Joe Miller. That's a dad joke. You know that one. You know it's a dad joke. Look at Scott Blakely. If Scott Blakely is liking that one, that means he's got a whole bunch of dad jokes as well. A whole bunch of dad jokes. Joshua Barrett, JB, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Rich G. People that say A are from the Western Canada, like Vancouver. Yeah, the hippie, like. When you go way Western Canada, we're the hippie Vancouver guys, Van City. Maybe they talk like that. But more east, you know what I'm saying? To Toronto, to the Ottawa, to, you know what I mean? Maybe go out east to Nova Scotia. They don't say A. They talk different over there, though. My wife is Scotian. And they have you know, when you want to say couch, we say couch. They say cooch or couch. I say cooch. Didn't say cooch, but they say, yo, you got me tripping right now. They have a way of saying it. A couch or coach. That's how they say it. Coach. You mean a couch? That bugs me. It bugs me all the time. Anytime she's talking about, oh, can you pass that? Or it tells the girls, hey, you go sit on the coach. What? I don't see no coach here. The only coach I know is Sean McDermott. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway. My guy, P Money, in the building. What's going on, man? Did you hear about the Blue Jays playing games in Buffalo? Come on now. The Warrior, where you been at? It's the Buffalo Blue Jays now. Hopefully they can bring that winning culture to Buffalo. And hopefully we can start doing some things, man. That Canadian, we need to bring that Canadian winning. You know what I mean? The Raptors, you know, we champions. Although I'm a Laker fan, but I still got to rep the city. I still got to rep the home team. I'm just saying. Man. Nothing wrong with the hippies. Their livers last forever. That's the facts. By the way, there's 112 y'all watching. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Smash that like if you're new to this page. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Right now, we're just chopping it up. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, you want to be heard, super chats always get priority. So if you have something that, yo, Rico, you still didn't see what I wanted you, and I may have missed it, all you got to do is hit me up. Super chat. That's how we roll. Here's a real question, Rico. Should we have taken Lamar Jackson over Josh? Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. That's some craziness, man. But I think we're good with what we did. I think Joshua is great for Buffalo. I think Lamar Jackson is great for Baltimore. Like that political answer? But that's the way I look at it. I think it's perfect fit. Buffalo, Josh is Buffalo. Small town guy, overlooked. Nobody's looking at this dude. One guy gave him a chance, and he's where he's at right now. So guess what? I think it's perfect from where he is at. Buffalo fan, Clippers all day. Are you nuts? Did you not just see what happened to the Clippers? Did you not see what happened to the Cyborg? Come on now, stop that. We don't do that. Clippers are always going to be the little brother. Stop. Always a little brother. You can play all you want. It's not happening. Lakers all day. Only coach I know is Sean McDermott. I literally laughed out loud. Damn right. You're damn right. I'm not going to go sit on no damn coach. You damn Scotian. Anybody from Nova Scotia, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have this way of talking, man. I don't like it. I do like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Brian Buck says, God bless Rico and BF. I appreciate y'all, man. McDermott will have this team ready by week 1. Oh, I do not doubt it one bit. I don't doubt it for 1 second. That boy he's scheming right now on how to keep this team together and getting the best effort from this team. That's what he does. That's what he does. Michael Jr. says, new here recently, but I'm absolutely loving it. Keep bringing it, Rico. Hey, listen, man. Welcome to the Bing Squad. Welcome to Buffalo Fanatics. If you're new here, we want to retain you. Continue to show up because it's going to get better. We are in the off season. Wait till the damn season starts. Woo! We're going to rock it out. We're going to rock it out. I appreciate that, Michael. Big Mike. I appreciate that. Lamar wouldn't have done what he did last year if he wasn't on the Ravens. I disagree. I think wherever he would have gone, he would have had success. But he's perfect where he's at with who his coach is, who his offensive coordinator is, who the owner was that drafted him before leaving. It was where he was supposed to be. That's just what it is. Now, I do have to talk on something. Somebody brought this up. Beasley being hurt. Yep. Cole Beasley has a back injury. Now, I have a bone to pick with my guy Judge Mathis. And I think my man Tilt Money might agree with me on this one. When I think on their show they talked about Cole Beasley being hurt and who would be a good replacement in the slot. Because right now Cole Beasley's hurt with an upper back injury. So who do we put in the slot? So a lot of folks are talking about, we should just slide in John Brown would be perfect in the slot. Who the hell says John Brown would be perfect in the slot? Like, would he be Cole Beasley in the slot? Cole Beasley is a beast in the slot. You know what I mean? We could put Isaiah Hodgins in the slot. I think I saw that. And I hope I'm not saying this right, but he claims, Mr. Mathis claims that Gabe Davis is going to be outshined by Isaiah Hodgins. What? And where do you come off with this stuff? I don't understand. First of all, Hodgins has to beat out Duke Williams first and foremost before he even tries to get in on Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is going to be getting into the lineup faster than people will anticipate. That's just my thought process. But to say that Hodgins is going to be the one to go into the slot, you're going to dismiss Duke. Duke goes into the slot as well. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put a name out. I'm not trying to beef my guy. That's my guy. He put some great stuff out there. But one name that you guys should pay attention to is Nick Easley. Nick Easley is one guy you should pay attention to because he is what is going to give you Cole Beasley-like attributes. Cole Beasley-like route running. Cole Beasley-like stature. Not a big guy, but can get in and out of breaks. We brought in Prohl, right? Ricky Prohl's son. We brought him in thinking that he was going to Austin Prohl. We brought him in that because he's going to be the slot guy to get in and out. Didn't quite work out. Nick Easley, we're putting him to the side. But don't sleep on Nick Easley. I'm telling you right now, undrafted guys that we should not sleep on. Two guys I'm going to say is Harrell and Nick Easley. Especially with my man going down, I want to see if he's going to be given an opportunity. He may not. He's definitely not going to make the roster as one of the guys part of the 55, but he's definitely going to be kept on that practice squad. Pay attention to this guy by the name of Nick Easley. I'm telling you right now. Watch out now. I thought Judge said Easley would be the slot replacement. I don't remember. I remember him saying that. I just specifically remember him saying Gabe Davis, no, he ain't gonna do ish, and Isaiah Hodgins in. And maybe he mentioned Nick Easley. I don't remember him. I may have cut off on the show, right? I work nights, so I can't watch the whole thing. But I think I caught that. But Gabe Davis or Hodgins in the slot, I want both of them outside, man. Maybe Hodgins might be nice in the slot, maybe, but I don't want you guys sleeping on Davis at all. That Davis is just not going to be some guy. But that's a hot take from my guy Steve Mathis. My man Steve is high on Hodgins. I know he is. We did the draft show together, and he was excited when we brought him in. So I remember very, very, very clearly. Felix DeLeon says Greg Roman's offense was made for someone like Lamar Jackson. 100%. That's why I said these guys went to the places they needed to go. So I'm happy for Josh that Josh is with us. Very happy. And to think I wanted Rosen. What? I was like shocked when we took Josh Allen instead of Josh Rosen. I thought Josh Rosen was going to be the pick. But I'm very happy that we got my guy Josh Allen. Chris Janke, what's going on, man? What's wrong with Sweeney? Sweeney, I forgot what his injury was, but he injured himself. I think it was a lower leg injury, from what I understand. I can't recall. But he went down on the injury. So guess what? More opportunities for guys like Jason Kroom. Right? So we're going to find out. We're going to find out, man. And I just hate that we don't have preseason. It's killing me. I keep saying it. I think it's his foot. I think he hurt his foot. Thank you. Felix 100. What did Felix say? Oh, you actually agree with Felix. Felix DeLeon. I get you, man. But when it comes to Sweeney, I was anticipating Sweeney to have a very strong offseason. But with this injury, it puts him behind the 8 ball, and now it's gonna just allow more people to get opportunity. So guys like Jason Kroom, maybe Croft will now really take over and get more reps to get familiar with his quarterback, and then we go from there. Everyone always forgets about Jason Kroom, man. Everyone forgets about Jason Kroom. I ain't. That's why I'm here. Remind you guys. Looks like the Bills' lack of injuries just ended. It's looking like that, man. I hope it stops right here, though. Scott Blakely, I hope it stops right here. The buck stops right here. It better stop. We can't afford it anymore, especially with this COVID just lurking. If COVID was a person, it'd be a person that just looks like they're lurking, just waiting. Just waiting to get one of us, man. So we just got to keep washing our hands, put that mask on, you know what I'm saying, respecting others, and do what we do. And do what we do. So I'm going to allow this forum to stay open for questions, concerns before I get out of here. I'm not trying to be here for an hour and a half again because I think some people just don't have the capacity to stay and watch for an hour and a half. I could be completely wrong, but it is what it is. So I'll let you guys go from there. My guy, Bryce Denny, there should be a preseason that gives young guys like zero chance to show on game day what they can do. I mean, that's what preseason is about. But we don't have that this year. And not only that, not only do we not have that this year, they're cutting from 90 to 80 men. Kroom looks like a beast right now. Listen, man, don't play. You guys might be pleasantly surprised that Kroom comes in and gets a spot on this team. Pleasantly surprised. We're just gonna have to wait and see. My guy, James, rookie sent home. How does COVID affect or hurt younger players? It destroys this because these guys are trying to get cohabitated with one another. They're trying to really get an opportunity to now be with the team. And then you're like, yo, you know what? With this COVID thing, y'all got to go home because we ain't trying to have that. So what they got to do is go back to virtual training. Everything done online. Film watching. Getting into the gym. Doing your taking virtual reps. Whatever they got to do, they're doing. Although they may not be on the field, but they're finding ways to make it happen. But it really does kill. It's a killer, man. It really is. It's disappointing, but everyone is facing this. Every single person is facing this. So, I mean, we got to deal with it. Stephen P. Murphy was thinking, be quite literally part of the best fan base in the world. A directive could be considered every month or so for all Bills Mafia to contribute to. We could change the world. Go Bills. Yo, if each and every one of us made the necessary personal changes, right, to better ourselves, our communities, our homes, yo, this world would be a better place. If we got rid of racism, this place would be a wonderful place. Poverty, this place would be great. But that's just not the world we live in, man. That's just not the world we live in. It's unfortunate, but that's not the world we live in. But the fact that you're thinking of that, Steven, is great because we need more people that thinks that way. Because we are the only ones that affect this, man. If we start making changes ourselves, it works out for everybody else. But there are too many selfish people in this world. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Felix DeLeon says, if Crew makes the team, who do we move on from? Take your pick. I mean, we just restructured Croft, so that's not going nowhere. Knox is not going anywhere. Sweeney, I think they like a lot, so they might keep Sweeney. Lee Smith, I say we're good. Bye-bye, Lee Smith. Catch you on the flip side. That's the way I look at it. But if we want to keep Lee Smith for his blocking abilities, then put Sweeney on the practice squad and keep Jason Kroom. That's the way I look at it. That's just me, though. I'm not sleeping on Jason Kroom. That's for damn sure. I won't do it. They have increased the protected players on practice squad, most likely to protect draft assets for teams. Yes. So from what I understand, I think the number is up to 4. Don't quote me on it, but I think you can protect up to 4 players. So if you want to put a guy like Hodgins that you know can be taken quickly, you can put him there. You can put Jake Fromm on the protected list. So Hodgins, Fromm, 2 guys that I would definitely protect. And then we go from there. If a free agent, an undrafted free agent that really, really does well, like your Trey Adams, if he doesn't make the roster, if we don't have room for him on the roster, or a Markel Harrell, we can protect those guys. But you're absolutely right. They have given us, I believe, up to 4 players that we can protect. But altogether, man, this whole thing is scary as ever. Everybody's walking on eggshells, man. It's like every day is something different. Tomorrow, we're going to be affected by something else, right? It's just one of those things, man. Rico, when will the border open up? I miss Canada. Yo, man, Trudeau is not having it. My man Trudeau is like, nope, that border is staying closed. Ain't nobody coming in unless you have important business in Canada. So if you have important business you got to deal with, family or whatever the case is, y'all can come through, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Rico, do you think Evan Boehm or Trey Adams makes the active roster with Feliciano being put on IR? It all depends on how the development of Ryan Bates and my guy Spencer Long does. How they do, because our right tackle is set with Williams and forward. That guard position is going to be open, backup center. So there's going to be quite a few things that we have to look into. But Trey Adams, I think they like him. They might even, if he doesn't make the roster, they might have him as protection. Might protect him and let him. I mean, dude, he was he was slated to be first round draft pick. Things happen, injuries happen, and he's relegated to what he's at. He's got first round talent. So if he doesn't make it, then you're definitely going to have him protected on the practice squad. Definitely going to have him protected on the practice squad. Put PS protection on Sweeney if we have planned. No. I agree with Scott Blakely. Nope. I don't like your laugh. No, I wouldn't do that. Sweeney, if he doesn't make the roster, put him on the practice squad, but not as a protected. Don't protect him. What do you want to protect? You want to put 4 guys you want to protect, and you want to protect a Sweeney? Nah, bro. And if he's good enough, he'll make the team. But I'm not putting protection on him. I'm good. I'm good. All right, folks. I'm going to read a couple more comments and I'm out of here. Move forward inside and give dude, hold on, give dude from Carolina the tackle position. But don't you want Ford to develop as a right tackle, go into his second year? I mean, dude, he ended the season as a right tackle. Well into the end of the season as a right tackle. Let him practice as a right tackle. Let him continue to stay as a right tackle. We brought in depth at guard for a reason. Leave Ford at right tackle. That's the way I look at it. Don't change it. James, Rico, the Joe Rogan of Buffalo Bills conversion. Would watch you for 3 hours. Yo, that's my guy. James Kehoe. That's my G, man. You know what's funny? I've never watched a Joe Rogan show ever. I hear great things, but I've never had the time to sit there and watch it. But I hear good things. But that being said, folks, that is my time for tonight. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget, be kind to one another. Be good to one another. Don't forget to hit up www.bffanshop.com. Get yourself a shirt. Let me show it to you again. Don't play. This is where it's at. Okay? Take that still shot. And you good. Take that still shot. Yo, somebody just sent me a Scott Blakely. Appreciate that. You're my guy. You know that. Chi-Town, always representing. Always representing. Mad love to BF. J17 MVP, still on my shit with Pierre. I know you are. Need a collab with Dan Mitchell before week 1. Hook it up. Yo, Dan Mitchell's my guy, man. That boy is grinding. He's grinding. And you guys love Dan Mitchell. Dan Mitchell's a good dude, man. He's grinding out and he's doing good things. And believe me, we have so much going on with BF right now that like there's no time to be spreading ourselves thin, man. We have such a big team. We're just trying to make sure that our team is united. We bring great content for you guys, so you guys are never without content. We spread ourselves thin, then boom. But one of these days, man, we're gonna link up again. We've already linked up before. So me and my man Dan Mitchell will link up. He knows the vibe. That'll be a killer show too. He knows what's good. It's your boy. You know what it is, Ryan Teal. So great show, Rico. Won't be late next time. Yo, Chris Jenkins, don't even stress, man. Catch the playback. So don't forget, folks, we aren't just the little group. We're a brand, man. We bring it all to you. Merch, news, analysis, breaking news. I mean, we don't stay heavy in it. But if some information comes to us, we will break it. And that's how we do. So and that's the Rated R Bills YouTubers. Yeah, man, we don't hold back, man. We cuss like we want to. And I think that gives a bit of authenticity. What do y'all think? Man? So that being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in, man. You guys are great. You guys are fantastic. You guys rock with me on Friday nights. Friday nights is usually a time for you guys to go party and have a good time. But when I go days and my schedule is now switched, you will see me not only on Fridays, but you guys will see me on Tuesdays. I might make it a fan run show. I might make it open for the phone calls. It's going to be you guys bring your topics, and then we go from there. All right? So, that being said, Randy Orton of the Buffalo Bills. The Randy Orton. I like Randy Orton. I like that. So, before you leave, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. Rated R Rico might make a comeback. And I'm going to tell you right now, we have a show that we're putting together, The Barbershop, coming soon. You guys will know. It's happening. Friday nights is Rico night. You damn right it is. We don't play games. We go hard. So you guys have yourself a fantastic evening. Stay safe. Be good. God bless y'all. It's your boy. You guys know what it is. Salute. And I'm gone.